Welcome back. This is Lone Wolf, and we're playing Vintage Story, version 1.18.15, on a world that I created with that version. And we are looking to get it moved to 19 as soon as 19 is ready. Done lots of testing. 19.4, 19.5. Well, 19.3 as well, but anyways, it has worked well. So I don't anticipate any problems. I have actually pulled this world into 19.5, and as far as I could tell, everything was working. The only thing that was weird was that the cellar ice showed up as question mark, which means it's an unknown block. And it was a little bit funky to try to get rid of them. Eventually I did, but I had to break blocks below them in order to do it. But man, if that was the only problem, and it is the only one that I saw, then that's pretty awesome. Especially considering that I'm not using just one or two mods. I don't know how many I'm using. I don't know. 10, 15. I really have no idea. Mostly because it hasn't mattered to me how many. I just pick the mods that I want to use and I use them. I have removed the X skills mod, but I think I still have that showing up in the description. I should remove that. No, I don't. Well, wherever. It's been in the description. I don't think I'm including that information anymore. Which mods I'm using in every episode that I release. In fact, I know I'm not. Well, this fence has gone quite a ways. It would be helpful if I decided where I wanted to put them. But that doesn't invalidate what I'm doing here. When I first started playing Vintage Story, I had a really hard time with the tall grass. It felt so uncomfortable because the grass was, pretty much taller than my eyes were. And that I did not like that feeling at all. Alright, everybody's still pregnant. Don't know why I still have a lantern on. I'm going to pause while I clear grass. Oh, it feels so good to me to have that grass gone. So good. Anyways, For the cattle to move, I believe the more level that I have the ground, the better it will be. So, guess I'm going to go work on leveling the ground a little bit. And I am really happy with how far those fences has gotten me. So I think they're, you know, just being a single hole there, not good for them. But I think this is all fine here. They definitely have no problems going up levels. But a single hole that goodbye, cave. I'll never remember that you were there. I guess I must be feeling like, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I'm leaving half done, or just, you know, maybe come across that I don't care about it, but I do. But right now, there's not a lot I can get out of my cattle. We need them to keep breeding, repopulating. I need to clear out the bulls, because that is what they will have most of, and it's cows that I need to reproduce. You need one and only one bull to take care of your ladies. More than that, you really are just throwing food away, because they have to be fed for them to be ready to breed. Alright, I'm gonna not make you watch me break grass, but that's what I'm gonna do. There'll be grass here to break for a long time, but some of the stuff I broke won't come back. But all that new dirt that I laid down, that'll just attract new grass to grow. What are you? Conglomerate. Then you go there, don't you? So I'm going to eat these, because if I don't, they're just going to spoil and do me no good. Not that I need to eat them all at this moment, but here's a test for me. Can I get stones back from a fence? I really don't know. I somehow doubt it, but what do I know? Yeah, I don't think so. And I don't want to turn all of my stones into fences that I'm not going to use. Not that I haven't already used a lot, but anyways. move them this far. That's all I'm going to do. With those cows being pregnant, they're not going to be very interested in eating food. Because once they're pregnant, they just stop eating. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go and break the troughs. Well, first of all, I'm going to that's not quite going to work. Gonna need some solid blocks, some full blocks to put those doors up against. Not that I think anybody's going to get out of them. But it sure doesn't look good. It doesn't look secure. Just not gonna do it. Gonna say no. Oh, ain't that pretty? I'm going to look at him. The farthest corner. No, I don't. Before I engage him, I'm going to put better armor on. But there's some enticement if they're interested in food. That's where they can get some. And the only one going to eat is the bull anyway, so... What can you say? I should get the peanuts out of the ground for the same reason I took the onions out of the ground. give the ground, the soil, a chance to regenerate itself. And that's why I made 3 new storage vessels, because I'm going to have more than what would have fit in the vessels that were down there. So we collect the peanuts. We do. Yay, peanuts. If you watched episode 1, you know that peanuts are really important to me, whether I'm going to play someplace, set up base somewhere. If I don't have access to peanuts, then no. Well, look at that, will ya? Any peanuts in here? Yes, we do. Should they move over here with the flax seeds? I think so. It is really nice to have that courtyard because, well, without question, drifters can spawn in the courtyard. I've got a much better, I have much less chance. Oh, well, where did the, where'd the horsetail go? Whatever. My goodness, I find that annoying. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Where did you go? Horsetail? Where did you go? Ah, found the horsetail. Alright, so we've got full in here. Turnips would be in. I don't remember what else would be in. But we're definitely not full K. This could be full K. Yeah, this is full K. The nutrients game is one where you don't really want to play, which is why it's very beneficial to plant just one nutrient type plant in a plot if you can. Then you can check some of the plot, most of the plot, whatever, but you don't really have to look at every piece of the plot, because when you're at that stage, all you have to know is that, okay, yeah, it's recovered. And they're not all going to be recovered at the same rate. Go, cabbage, go. Is cabbage in? I think so. Yeah. Oh no, growth stunted due to heat. Only will yield 50%. Well, guess what? 50% is the same as 100% with cabbage. Is that right, Wolf? Wouldn't have said it if it wasn't true. Yeah, I do believe that's right, yes. Okay. Oh, jeez. We could get some of this fired up. Get it fired up, man. Not be enough room in here to accommodate all this, but it's another 4. Alright, well that made this gigantic tall tower much less of a tall tower. Now then, let's see what we have for grass. It'd be shocking if I had enough grass. Well, I guess not. I had a fair few stacks. And it's 10 per pit kiln, and if I recall correctly, there's 12 out here, but let's see. 2, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yes, there are 12. So that makes 16. Yeah, I had a nice amount of grass. Gee, do I have any sticks? Why, yes you do, Wolf. I really like that sound. I've said it before. It's still true. Oh, you're telling me there's not enough grass there. Now I understand. Perfection. Now it's going to get loud. The sound of 16 pit kilns firing. That's something. It is ablaze. That's great. That's great. That's great. Because you're all fired, yeah. Okay. Let me pause while I think about what to do. That didn't take long. So what to do? I know where there is some olivine that I stumbled across. Not going that way. That I stumbled across quite some time ago. In a cave nearby. And I was certainly in no position to do anything about collecting it. Also, was so far down the road of needing it, there was no reason to collect it. So I did nothing about it. Alright, the cave is over here. So says my waypoint. Wow, this is not the cave I'm heading to, but look at that, 2 rusty gears. Thank you. At least I don't think this is the cave. But boy, we're right there where the waypoint is. Was there another cave I came in? Because this one doesn't get me to it. But thank you for the rusty gears. I appreciate it. Is there another cave here. Well, let's just look around for a little bit. Ah. I'm betting this is the way in. Hello, cow. And of course it's telling me, you gotta go this way, wolf. That's what these little map dots are. And that's what I call them. I have a mod that, or a macro that makes those for me. So it's pretty effortless. Is this the way? Oh, look at that. Well, you know, if I were a smart man, and oftentimes I clearly am not, but occasionally not so clear that I'm not an intelligent man, I would take this chest off my back and put on the better armor. Because I was just reminded that there are bad guys down in there that want to kill me. Oh, crud. Alright, well, we're going to end this episode here. We'll come back, we'll go chase down some olivine. Thank you so much for watching. I've enjoyed playing. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing to my channel. If there's a video you like, consider clicking on that like button. Nevertheless, I'd love to hear any of your comments or questions. Be happy to interact with you. Nevertheless, come watch the next one with me, won't you? Thanks. Goodbye.